final issue of the Jack Kirby Stan Lee one. The strength of the submariner. Apparently this thing has the flu. A Titanic sneeze. And involves very terrible weather. We then see a very interesting looking ship meeting around with Namor in it. Namor finds off the creatures to find Magneto. Johnny drops off some cough medicine, and for some reason a building flies at him. Jonas Blade does it, and he makes a new adorable feeding formula for Franklin. The great statement. It's about time Paper Sweetheart decided it was going back here. Maybe he's pricing some tranquilizers for you, Ben. Insanity occurs. We got Magneto is doing an evil act, which wants to go to encounter Namor. It's always really interesting with Namor and Magneto. The two of them have an interesting friendship, and that is the stupidest costume I've ever seen him ever wear. They all look the same, but like, what are the pipes? Apparently there was a magnet tracer and magnetic force. In such situations, SM for the sonic probe. Then he has attacked aimed itself. Why is he doing this? He was able to stop it, and then the team are getting ready. And the team charges. The team temporarily decides to get a truce. Namor escapes. There's an armada preparing it. Imperious Rex, we stand or die with Namor. Then get into this one and the entire thing. And I need to start getting into my personal thoughts. Next issue is yes, there are more issues, but this is the last time Jack Kirby actually wrote and drew the entire thing. I'll show you. Going from Mr. 103. We now have John Romita instead, so it's no longer him. Never not better. Now let's get to the thoughts of it as a whole. It's good at points, but the problems are just numerous. There are innovations. Ben is a fantastic character. The characters are good at times. Ben is probably the best character in the one, going through a lot of change, of growth throughout it. But the problem is that Reed and Sue especially are so boring. There's nothing special about them. Reed's intelligent and stretchy, that's it. Sue has so much problem with 1960s sexism in it. It's so uncomfortable to watch. Johnny's probably the second best because he's got his personality. His flirty personality and the jokes about him getting 57 girlfriends. Hope that he gets back and he gets married to Liza. Peter. But in spite of it, there aren't that many issues in the beginning that were good. The first issue was great. It keeps telling you what's going on as well as getting you interested. Next few issues are fine. The problem is it's so samey. That comic really only starts going during the first time that Hulk appears. It's a good battle. Let me get things that can just go. Boring characters at times. The villains are good. In comic world, really the best thing about them. But it's just not interesting. The stories get so much better the moment we get to past issue 50 and we get Galactus, the Watson, and all those things, because they are threats. They aren't going to be something that's been an issue and snap. It's legitimate tension. The artwork and the artwork. The writing's fine, but the artwork gets so much better over time. They stop getting ugly. The characters stop looking stupidly ugly and uncomfortable. It's just, when there were other characters with them to interact, it was good. It was just them. At times it was fine. Johnny and Scrum Tubber was hilarious and legitimately fun to watch. Overall, it was just a. There's the time. When we reach that game time next time, we've got a bit of a new set of heroes to come around. Done by a man who I think is very controversial now. And there was just a movie released about it. So like 50-something revisions. And what the original writer wanted. See you next time.